is cold beneath my hands. The air is thick with incense and with grief. I came here with the weight of what I lost, and found that there is nothing left to bring. I don't have words to shape a prayer this hour, just this uneven breathing in the silence. So I will stay here till the candle dies, and let the darkness hold me for a while. You don't need my songs to know I'm broken, but I will stay here till the candle dies. The stained glass windows show no light at all. The altar stands in shadow like a stone. I wanted to be angry, but I'm not. I'm just too tired to even raise my voice. I don't have faith enough to move a hill, but I have breath enough to just be still. So I will stay here till the candle dies, and let the darkness hold me for a while. You don't need my songs to know I'm broken, but I will stay here till the candle dies. Maybe this is worship too, to sit in the quiet and not run away. Maybe you are in the spaces where the words have all come undone, and the silence sings what I cannot say. Maybe this is worship too. I will stay here till the candle dies. You don't need my songs to know I'm yours. I will stay here in the darkness, where the silence holds me. Till the candle dies. The match scraped once, a sound too loud for this quiet space. I held a flame until the wick caught grace, and in that flicker I saw my own two hands, stained with the pride of 1,000 failed plans. I came here dressed in my best excuses, but the silence already knows my name. Every shadow on the stone floor accuses, yet something in the darkness isn't the same. You are not the fire that burns to consume. You are the light that finds me in this tomb. I thought your presence would strike me down, but you pulled me close when I tried to drown. Oh, the weight of this silence is not stone. It's the sound of you calling me home. The pews are empty, but I feel the rows of saints who prayed here long before my own complaints. Their whispers linger in the wooden grain, a chorus holding all my shame and pain. I open my mouth to form a confession, but the tears arrive before the words can start. You don't demand a perfect expression. You only ask for a broken heart. You are not the fire that burns to consume. You are the light that finds me in this tomb. I thought your presence would strike me down, but you pulled me close when I tried to drown. Oh, the weight of this silence is not stone. It's the sound of you calling me home. I am the leader who forgot the way, the shepherd who needs to learn to stay. Still you stand beside this trembling frame and whisper my unworthy name. You are not the thunder I feared would arrive. You are the breath that keeps my soul alive. I thought your glory would tear me apart, but you placed your heartbeat inside my heart. Oh, the weight of this silence has set me free. It's the sound of you praying over me. The bus was quiet, the road still dark and cold. My hands were clean for the first time in years. I watched the fields wake up, the mist unfold, and the smell of rain swallowed up my fears. Every mile I left behind felt like a lie I told, but the highway kept on pulling me toward the light. So I'm walking home with nothing but this ache. You took the weight I swore I'd never break. The birds are singing like they knew I'd come, and the rain-soaked ground is telling me I'm not done. to curse the dawn, I'd sleep through every call. Now I'm chasing the edge of the eastern sky. The scent of wet gravel and the memory of a fall are the only things I'm brave enough to carry by. Do you remember who I was before the poison took my name? I don't, but I'm learning who I am inside this flame. So I'm walking home with nothing but this ache. You took the weight, I swore I'd never break. The birds are singing like they knew I'd come, and the rain-soaked ground is telling me I'm not done. And if I stumble on the threshold, if my knees give way, will you still be the voice that calls me back to stay? I've got no offering but the dust upon my feet, and a heart that's finally learning how to beat. So I'm walking home with nothing but this ache. You took the weight, I swore I'd never break. The birds are singing like they knew I'd come, and the rain-soaked ground is telling me I'm not done. Not done. Not done. Finally not done. The headlights cut through fog I've known for years. My hands still tremble from the weight I carry. The dashboard clock says 4, maybe 5. I've lost the count of exits I have married, but something in the air just changed. I said I'd almost forgotten how to name. Patrick arising from the asphalt floor, a sparrow calling before the sun can show. I'm broken, I'm tired, I'm halfway home, and this road turns to morning. I never thought I'd know. I pulled off at the rest stop where I once sold every coin I had for hollow light. The bathroom mirror showed a stranger's face. Tonight that same reflection holds my eyes. I thought I'd never feel this clean, but the rain has washed the concrete clean. Petrage rising from the asphalt floor, a sparrow calling before the sun can show. I'm broken, I'm tired, I'm halfway home, and this road turns to morning. thermos and a battered map. The exit to my mother's house is closed. I haven't called. I hope she hasn't stopped. Electric horizon from the asphalt floor. A sparrow calling before the sun can show. I'm broken, I'm tired, I'm almost home. And this road turns to morning. I never thought I'd Patrick rising from the asphalt floor. A sparrow calling before the sun can show. I'm broken, I'm tired, I'm almost home. And this road turns to morning. I never thought I'd know. I lit a candle in the empty chapel tonight. My breath echoes off the walls of stone. I came here with nothing but a broken heart and the weight of everything I've known. I thought I'd find you in the hymns I used to sing, but tonight I'm barely holding on. So I'll whisper your name in the silence. Let the shadows hear my cry. I'm shattered, but I'm still hoping that you're listening tonight. The wax drips slow like the tears I cannot shed. My lungs fill with air I don't deserve. I remember when your voice felt like thunder. Now it's just the quiet I observe. I don't have words for a prayer that makes sense. Just I couldn't lift my eyes, I stared at the ground, afraid that you might see me and turn around. I said I wasted everything you gave to me. I traded sacred soil for misery. The silent stretch I braced for the blow of shame, but all I heard was you whispering my name. And you were kneeling when I crossed the threshold. Your eyes were closed, but you all read every road I ran, every wall I built. Still I am yours, I am home again. I remember the last time I stood in this space. My heart was hard, there was no sign of grace. I said I'd never kneel or need a shepherd's care. Now I'm the lamb with nothing left but prayer. I said I don't deserve to lift my face again. I carry dust from every broken place I've been. The flame flickered as the evening sun sank low, but you just whispered, I never let you go. And you were kneeling when I crossed the threshold. Your eyes were closed, but you already know every road I ran, every wall I built. Still I am yours, I am home again. This is not a house I used to know. This is grace that melts the winter snow. I don't understand how you never leave, but here I kneel, and finally I believe. And you are kneeling as I reach the ground. Your eyes still closed, but I have finally found the flame that never faded. It burns for me. I am yours, and I am finally free. As I reach the ground, your eyes were closed, but I have finally found the flame that never faded. It burns for me. I am yours, and I am finally free. I came here with nothing but the weight on my chest, the floor cold beneath me, my hands at rest. The stained glass was dark, no color bled through, just the flicker of a candle burning low for you. And I couldn't speak, I could barely breathe, but you were already waiting in the quiet between. You met me in the breaking, in the place where hope gave way, when the only sound was my own breath begging you to stay. The candle flickered almost out, but still it held the I thought I came to find you, but you were already here. In the ache that had no language, in the cold that held no fear. The shadows on the pillars move like waves across the stone. And for the first time in forever, I was not alone. And in speed, I could barely breathe, but you already waited in the quiet between. You met me in the breaking, in the place where hope gave way, when the only sound was my own breath, begging you to stay. The candle flickered almost out, but still it held the flame. You met me in the silence and whispered out my name. Not with thunder, not with fire, just the warmth of a light that would not expire. You took my shattered hallelujah and made it whole again. You met me in the breaking, in the place where hope gave way, when the only sound was my own breath, begging you to stay. The candle flickered almost out, but still it held the flame. You met me in the silence and whispered out my name. You met me in the silence and whispered out my name. These wooden pews have seen 1,000 prayers, but mine tonight feels fragile in the air. I came with nothing but a broken creed, a half-lit flame, a soul that barely breathes. And in the hut, I hear the floorboards groan, not from the wind, not from the stone. It's like you're walking where my questions end, a quiet step that calls me friend. You found me here, where the shadows pool, where the stained glass windows hold the dust like jewels. And through the crack, a slant of amber gold, you tell my heart what I could never hold. I'm lost but not alone. The candle by the altar sputters low, its wax has wept away my